Congratulations! You're the next lucky contestant on the game show with the ultimate prizes. Your life. Sorry, no mindless blondes spinning your wheels here. Just deadly action, flying shrapnel, and total carnage, all in front of a live studio audience. Instead of picking vowels, you'll be picking up 6 futuristic weapons like triple photon lasers and lethal plasma grenades. And the 2-controller action gives you 360-degree arcade firepower. Sure, you can win toasters and microwaves after you defeat hordes of cyborg mutants, power orbs, tactical assault tanks, and the 30-ton Mutoid Man. Any wonder this show's #1 in the ratings? Don't forget to wave hello to Mom. This is Smash TV, brought to us by Beam Software and Acclaim, released in 1991. You may have played this on the Super Nintendo, or maybe the arcade, or maybe one of the 8,000 other things this was released on, including, but not limited to, the Commodore 64, the Genesis, the Game Gear, iPhones, the Master System, the ZX Spectrum, the Xbox 360, the Amiga, I think, had one of these. There's a bunch of them. There's 1.5 million. Most of them are better than this one. I hate to say that because I like the NES, but it does not work very well here. Known often as Super Smash TV for some of the other versions, this is a 1990 arcade game created by Eugene Jarvis and Mark Turmel for Williams. It's a run-and-gun game in the same vein as its predecessor, Robotron, which was also produced by good old Eugene Jarvis. As in the previous game, players battle waves of enemies by using guns. You know, that's new to video games. The arcade version even uses the 2-joystick control system of Robotron. What? It's like they weren't even trying. The plot of Smash TV revolves around a futuristic game show in which players must compete for various prizes as well as their lives. Home versions were developed for various platforms, most of which were published by Acclaim. Gameplay mechanic is very similar to Robotron 2084, as we talked about before in the arcade game. We had a dual joystick control. Theme of the game, borrowed from the Running Man. What? You mean this is even less of an original concept? That's horrible. Involves players competing in a violent game show set in the future year, the space year, 1999. We're going to party like it's Smash TV. Moving from one room to the next within the studio or arena, players have to shoot down hordes of enemies as they advance from all sides, while at the same time collecting weapons, power-ups, and prizes. Until a final showdown where players are finally granted their prizes, life and freedom. Among the game's items are keys. If you collect enough key, you can access a bonus level called the Pleasure Dome. That was in a Woody Allen movie, I think. The game features verbal interjections from the game show hosts, such as "Total Carnage, I love it. Dude, I'd buy that for $1. The former quote gives itself to the title of the 1991 follow-up, Total Carnage, which, while not a direct sequel, features similar gameplay to Robotron 2084, I mean Smash TV. The quote, "I'd buy that for $1, is a reference to the catchphrase of Bixby Snyder, a fictional television comic in the 1987 film RoboCop. Who knew that? Raise your hands. Fantastic. The announcer in the game is voiced by sound designer Paul Heitz. The script was created by the game's sole composer and sound designer, John Hay. The voice of General Akboob in the follow-up game Total Carnage is Ed Boon, coding creator of Mortal Kombat. How about that? And the Smash TV flyer image, the hands on the console are Ed Boon's and John Hayes. What? And they're wearing sweaters in an arcade. That's really dumb. Originally, the arcade game shipped without the Pleasure Dome bonus level implemented, although there was text mentioning it in the game. The design team had not been sure the players would actually get to the end of the game. However, players did finish the game, and after arcade operators informed Williams of player complaints of being unable to finish it, the company set out a new revision that included the Pleasure Dome level. In an interview first made available on Arcade Party Pack, Eugene Jarvis and Mark Turmel both agreed that Smash TV sequel had been contemplated. Ooh. They could have called it Smash TV 2 or Robotron 3. Smash TV is ported to various consoles, including the NES, Super NES, the Game Gear, the Master System, the Genesis. On some home systems, such as the NES, you have the option to use directional pads on the second controller to control the direction the character will shoot on screen. Meaning, player 1, D-pad, move, player 2, D-pad, shoot. but just one player. That's an interesting idea. Could not do it emulating it. I had to switch it to normal one controller thing, which was really, really weird. And if you wanted to play it with 2 players, you needed a multi-tap. The dual control aspect of the game works particularly well on the SNES, as its 4 main buttons, A, B, X, and Y, are laid out like a D-pad. What? Oh, they are. Enabling the player to shoot in one direction while running in another. To do that in the NES game was a bit tricky. The A button, if I remember right, would fire whatever direction you were facing, and if you held the B button, you would strafe, but you had to hold the button before you started shooting, I think. It was weird. Or before you started moving? It was weird. Anyway, it was weird. Home computer versions were produced by Ocean. Oh, I don't want to do it anymore. For the ZX Spectrum, Commodore 64, Amstrad CPC, Atari ST, and Commodore Amiga, all released early in 1992. The Amiga version scored 895 out of a possible 1,000 points in a UK magazine review. And the Spectrum magazine Crash awarded the ZX version 97%, making it a Crash Smash, a Crash Super Smash TV. Oh, see what I did there? It is part of the Arcade Party Pack, which was released for the PlayStation in 1999. It's also part of the Midway Arcade Treasures Collection, which is available for the PC, GameCube, Xbox, and PlayStation 2, and was released in 2003. These versions gave the player the option to save high scores. Smash TV is also part of the 2012 compilation Midway Arcade Origins. Smash TV was made available for download through the Xbox Live Arcade on the Xbox 360 and was the first version of the game to officially allow 2 players to play online. However, the game was delisted in February 2010 after the dissolution of Midway Games. Somebody go buy Midway. These games were fun. This is a fun game. It's pretty mindless. You run and you shoot things and you try not to get eaten, hit by sticks, run over, or catch a piece of a guy in your neck. What else do you want to know? Also, check out Robotron 2, also known as Smash TV.